tired of your videos looking like this? In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make it look like this.
Oh, I see this love is taking over, breaking through my chest and overflowing.
Whether you're filming a school project, sending out a company update, or just making some homemade videos, I'm gonna show you how to take higher quality videos on your iPhone.
I'm never gonna hold back being someone to lean on.
Step 1. Setting up your iPhone. Go into the settings menu on your iPhone and scroll down to camera. In your camera settings, scroll down to record video. Click on that and you'll see a couple different qualities and frame rates depending on what iPhone you have. I have an iPhone 8, so if you have a newer model, you'll have more settings. If you are filming yourself talking or an interview-like setting, you'll want to choose 4K at 24 frames per second. This is the most standard cinematic look for video. If you were wanting to film something in fast motion, like you're running around, or you want to slow down footage, click on 4K at 60 frames per second. But know that this will take up more space on your iPhone. Now you can go out of your settings and into your camera app.
Step 2, how to film. First tip, do not turn your camera to the selfie mode. On the iPhone, the back-facing camera is higher quality than the selfie mode. So make sure you're filming with the back camera. And if you're on the iPhone 12, you're gonna have a few different lens options, as in like your different lengths. I would try to stick to 1x. The super wide and super narrow are okay, but they won't be as high of quality as the 1x. Tip number 2, make sure your phone is horizontal. Vertical is only for Instagram stories, and what else is vertical for?
Nothing. Instagram.
Yeah. Amanda just put it the best. There's nothing else. Only Instagram stories are filmed vertically. Every other video you watch, whether it's on YouTube, if you're editing something in iMovie, anything you view on your phone is going to be horizontal. It's going to be the easiest to edit too. So film horizontal.
Next, click on the subject you're trying to film to have the camera focus and lock exposure. You'll see a little yellow box appear, and you can move this slider up and down to brighten or darken your shot. Click on another object if you're trying to refocus.
Now you're ready to start filming. If you're gonna do an interview style video or take a video of yourself, make sure you put your iPhone on a steady surface. So put it up on a table, if you're out in nature, use a tree. My iPhone is currently on a steady surface. It's a lot easier to focus in on my face. This is my iPhone handheld. It is not gonna look nearly as good, and it's gonna be super shaky. I might even muffle the audio by putting my hand over the microphone. And you can purchase a little iPhone mount that goes on a tripod. These are super helpful, they're super cheap. I'll link one below. But basically you attach your iPhone in here, you got a steady surface anywhere you go. Next tip is the videographer walk. This is my wife's favorite thing to watch as I'm doing it. Are you gonna follow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can follow. I'm gonna walk this way. There is a science to this, people. Okay, remember heel to toe. Look at it, heel to toe, heel to toe. Looks like this, I'll talk about it in a second. I'm gonna use both hands holding it steady out in front of me. And I'm gonna be really gentle on the ground, trying to keep the camera in the same place. I'm acting like my own gimbal. Amanda thinks it's really funny because sometimes I do this weird thing with my face where if I'm trying to balance something, I'll do this like.
And you twitch your eyes.
Twitch my eyes. It's okay, you know, you'll look really weird, but you'll have great footage and everyone's gonna love your video. The next thing is good lighting. Make sure you find a place that has good natural lighting. You can see right now that I'm lit up, the background behind me is lit up, but this is on my really good camera. On an iPhone, it's a little bit harder to focus on both a person and the background if you're filming outside in really harsh, bright conditions. Make sure when you're outside, you go somewhere where there's a little bit of shade. The natural light is just barely getting to you so it doesn't wash out your face. On the other hand, if you're inside and it's really dark, iPhones are historically really bad at capturing things in low light. So sit beside a window where some natural light's coming in. If you are in a space without any windows, then the best thing you can do is just flip on the overhead lights, the artificial lighting. Do that, it's still better to get the shot. If you do want an artificial light, You've probably seen these ring lights that people use for Instagram. I'll link one of those below. Sometimes they're helpful to illuminate your face if you're like in a dark room. Step 3, and maybe one of the more important things about filming videos on your iPhone, is audio. Audio can make or break a video. If you can't hear someone and it sounds like this, see, this is me filming outside in bright, harsh conditions and next to my AC. The audio will be a little muffled. You have no idea what's going on, and you have no clue what the person is talking about. First tip seems super obvious, but sit in a quiet space. So if you're in a room where there's like AC or a fan blowing or just any people talking, ambient noise, you want to move to a quieter space. It is really hard for an iPhone to pick up a directional voice because it picks up everything that's around it. Okay? Amanda's iPhone went off right as it got to. Now, if you want to get even better audio, I have a tip for you. Amanda, need your iPhone. Go to your voice memos app in your iPhone, turn that bad boy on, start recording, put it in a pocket, put it down below, talk into it, and you can overlay that audio with your video. I'm gonna make another video where I show how to edit really easy in iMovie. I'll show you how to clip those two things together, but that is a trick of the trade. If you need a portable microphone, use a friend's iPhone. Another option is getting like a lavalier microphone or a shotgun microphone. I'll put a couple links below if you're willing to purchase some of those. So those are my 3 steps for how to film higher quality videos on your iPhone. Now, like I mentioned in the next video, I'm gonna show you how to compile and edit these videos in a free software on a Mac called iMovie, but that's in the next video. Make sure you tune into that one. If you have any questions from this video, make sure you comment below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give it a like. I can see my wife starting to smile because she knows this line. Make sure you do all those things. See you in the next one.